America. The marches that are taking place today in other places are calling for immigration reform, but they do not have a single demand of expressing what that reform should be. The other people who are marching are saying, we're going to leave it up to the politicians to decide what the reform should be. And we know from past immigration bills that the politicians can come up with a range of reforms. In 2006, immigration reform meant turning every undocumented person in America into a felon. That was what was being proposed. So if you have things, you're calling for something and you're keeping it wide open, then you're not expressing the voice of the people who have thought and continue to fight and are bringing this movement forward. And we think we cannot leave it up to the politicians. What we fight for are the demands of the movement. They are the demands of the immigrant communities. We are the voice of progress. I'm from Detroit. Detroit has a completely integrated contingent here today. Every black family and every white family that is here today believe in equality, and they know that whether they have papers or not, this is their fight, because it's the fight for freedom. And otherwise contribute to this society. Latino, Black, Asian, Arabs, Native American, white, immigrants with and without papers, we are all Americans. Our second demand is open the borders. Give people the same rights that NAFTA provides to the corporations for unrestricted passage across borders. Goods can travel freely over borders, but the people who produce those goods are walled off by borders. And we're saying, open the borders. Brought here by their parents. No fine for the millions of people without papers who are here now. No more deportations. Probationary periods, they include various types of citizenship, different tiers of citizenship, a new American caste system, and BAMN opposes that. We say clear, definite timelines should be set for all people to gain citizenship. not indefinite probation. And finally, we're calling for passage of the Federal Dream Act now. When we march today, we'll be marching with people who have come here because they want to make change. Our job as BAMN is to give them our literature, give people our program, our demands, get them to fight for these demands, get them to join BAMN, and make clear, most of all, to everybody who comes today, this is the beginning, not the end. This is we're going to be the life of the party. That's the rally at 3 o'clock, and then after that we're going to gather up together and talk about